Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Boston Celtics. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Into the season now, Clark, and for teams that have struggled early on, is it time to start rethinking things?
You know, I think it's a tad too soon for that, Kevin. You know, you maybe can make small changes as far as lineups and game planning, but I don't think you're ready to hit the panic button yet. Stay the course with minor tweaks.
76ers foul. Aaron McKee. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bremer. He's covered by Snow. Bremer passes to Baker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 4 to shoot. Connects from three-point range.
You could see he was prepared to fire the moment he caught the ball.
Iverson outside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
To the paint. A nice shot by Delk. Delk's got 5 points so far.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Iverson. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the goal.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, in so many ways, Paul Pierce is just remarkable. I mean, his skill level is so high. I mean, he can outsmart defenders and really has the mechanics to score the ball from anywhere.
And they pick up 2.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Bremer. Iverson covering. Bremer with the bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Pass to Van Horn. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning it going away.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Iverson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play. Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
The 76ers trail by 3. Denied! Pierce with the block.
Excellent anticipation that time by Pierce. Was right on top of that shot.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Outside, Walker. There's the pick. The layup off target. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
Pass to Dell. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Walker with a clean look and the three off target.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
He gets it in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Celtics checked in for the 76ers. Buckner comes in for Snow. And a new group in for the Celtics. On defense, Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Pass to Walker. Here's McCarty. Here's Walker. Scoreless thus far. Boston again missing. And the dunk by Iverson.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Williams against Iverson. Now Williams. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. 5 on the clock. With some arc, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
It takes a lot of skill to hit that shot and plenty of touch as well.
Iverson outside. Pass to McKee. Over McCarty. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. 76ers ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Crotty. No scoring in this one. It's Pierce on the wing. Shoots over McKee. The shot by Pierce, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Crotty. 76ers getting the bucket. Pierce up top. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Pierce not giving the defense any chance to stop him on that drive.
Iverson left side. They set the screen. Right wing. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Buckner's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. And you look back at the Lakers' three-peat, Clark. Can anyone knock them off?
Well, it's hard to see anybody being able to knock them off, Kevin. As long as they've got Kobe and Shaq, they're the favorites. I mean, no team has a combination that can match that duo. But that's why you play the game.
The 76ers making a switch here. Snow's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Crotty. He has yet to score. Pierce feeling it out a bit. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Pierce can be deadly when he's this close. Such an efficient finisher at the rim.
Here's Snow. Last game we saw him score 14. Pass to Van Horn. 4 on the clock. Here's Buckner. Rebound, Boston. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Bremer. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Down low, Baker. No good. Great D that time for McCullough. Here's Snow. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice execution on the break that time. Snow doing a nice job finishing.
And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing here by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Crotty. It's Pierce on the wing. Boston needs to get off a shot. Bucket is good. Baker's got his second basket.
I mean, you can grab him, but Baker still finds a way to score even through the contact.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Bremer. Outside, Pierce. Pass to McCarty. Back to Pierce. Over Van Horn. Can't nail the jumper. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Wizards. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Timeout, timeout.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the 76ers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Celtics. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Coleman's checked in for the 76ers. Iverson comes in for McKee. Kicks it out to Iverson. Baseline try. That one good for 2. Iverson's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
Now here's Walker. His last outing with 20 points. For the 3. Rebounded by Coleman.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Iverson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
First trip to the line for him here.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
McCarty the pass to Bremer. Baker kicks to Walker. Here's Baker. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. 76ers lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from First Union Center. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Snow. Pass to Iverson. Jacks up a three. Second shot opportunity. And the shot goes in. Coleman's got the first field goal of the second half for Philadelphia.
You got to put a body on Coleman because when you don't, he'll hurt you.
Bremer passes to Pierce. Good on the three-point shot. Pierce has got 8 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Iverson outside. Pass to Coleman. Here's Van Horn. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Bremer. Outside, Pierce. Here's the teardrop. Pass to Delp. Nice ball movement by Boston. Not as good in the 76ers lead. Is cut to just 7 on the basket from Walker.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Iverson passes to Coleman. Iverson with the ball. He's got 17. A floater. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Van Horn, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yes, sir. Coleman knows a thing or two or three about flushing it home.
Philadelphia foul. Snow. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Celtics substitution. Number 0, Walter McCarty.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Baker, no good. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Iverson. Back to McKee. It's rebounded by McCarty. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. McCulloch's checked in for Van Horn. And Buckner subbed in for McKee. And Philadelphia calls time here. Van Horn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. McKee comes in for Iverson. And here's Walker. A big-time producer. Currently, he's averaging 25 points a game.
I tell you, when you watch Pierce work, he is well calibrated for the mid-range game.
The 76ers lead. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's McKee. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Kept alive. Pass to Snow. Now McKee. Here's Snow. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Van Horn. And a miss there on the triple. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Here's Bremer. Outside, Pierce. Clock at 6. Rebound by the 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Van Horn. There's the double team with Walker. Here's Buckner. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 7. Now Pierce. He's got 10. Outside, Walker. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got 3 assists tonight. The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the middle. Here's McCulloch. And that one, good. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And, you know, Snow knows his team depends on him to do this. A solid floor general.
Here's Bremer. Here's McCarty. And no good on the last-second attempt this time. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Celtics trail by 6.
76ers foul. Eric Snow. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Pierce kicks to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to McCarty. Rebound by McCulloch. McCulloch's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 76ers leading by 6. There's the drive. Timeout called. 76ers. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thanks, David. Timeout called. 76ers. Some changes for Philadelphia. Coleman's checked in for Van Horn. And Iverson's subbed in for McKee. Here's Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
Friday, the pass to Pierce. Pass to McCarty. Shot clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got his 4th assist in this one. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Iverson. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Williams. Here's Pierce. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Pierce not afraid to seek out that contact inside.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Philadelphia. Van Horn comes in for McCulloch. And it's McKee in for Buckner. Celtics making a switch here. Pass to Van Horn. Crafty move. Rebound Boston. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Here's Bremer. Outside, Pierce. And stolen by Iverson. And he drives in. And Crotty pulls it down. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Pierce. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Not backing up or backing down. Pierce knows he's got to keep going after his shot when the defense is trying to be tight on him.
Both good from the line that time. Philadelphia leading by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. McKee with it. And there's the drive. Good. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
Shot's good by Walker.
Because he loves to deliver in the big spots, these moments are just what Antoine Walker wants.
Now here's Iverson. He's guarded closely. And the dunk by Iverson.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Now here's Walker.
A stretch four who also does a good job getting his teammates involved. Walker, an integral part of any team that he's on.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 5.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Iverson passes to Coleman. Back to Iverson. Pass to Coleman. Good. It's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
Now here's Walker. Out to the wing. Clock is at 3. Here's Delk. Iverson grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 7. 1:03 left to play here in the 4th. Can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball. Can't get a bucket any bigger than that one. Oh, my goodness.
And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
And here is Iverson. And they double up Iverson. To Snow, trying his luck from deep. Good on the triple.
Proving he can hit this shot. When Snow connects from deep, it really helps his confidence.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
The shot by Pierce will not go. Here's Snow. So the 76ers win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.